product we are selling is homemade cupcakes. The flavors that we're selling are vanilla with vanilla frosting, and some with sprinkles, some without. Chocolate with chocolate frosting, and some with sprinkles, some without. And then we have red velvet with vanilla frosting, and strawberry with strawberry frosting. And then for Halloween, we made a vanilla with some festive sprinkles. To start up our company, we first had to decide what the name of our company was going to be. Then we had to decide what some of our recipes were going to be for our cupcakes. As well, we had to decide how much we were going to sell these for and what location we were going to sell them at. To market our product, we had to decide if we were going to do flyers or how we were going to get this across. So we brought up flyers to the offices in the Wabash building, which created some of our business as people placed orders. As well, we set up a table in the common area of the second floor of the auditorium building, and that was high traffic for students walking past.
So we decided to sell our cupcakes for $1, and we also just decided to sell them in bulk. They could be 5 for $4, 10 for $7, and then we did 20 for $15. And we decided to keep our prices so low because it only costed us roughly 15 cents a cupcake.
We ran into a few obstacles, like finding a location that would allow us to sell food. Also, another obstacle that we ran into was a lot of people had credit cards and debit cards. They didn't have cash on them, so we lost on a few customers because they didn't have cash on them. Another obstacle we faced was the amount of cupcakes we made. We made a lot of cupcakes the first couple of times, and we slowly made the cupcakes bigger and the quantity was lower. We struggled a little bit with transporting them. We all came from different locations where we baked them. So on the trains, the frosting would get a little smudged. So we ran into a lot of obstacles, but
we decided to use social networking such as Facebook, Twitter, and Vine to advertise our company's product. We decided to use social networking because we realized soon that nobody reads the messages on the bulletin boards, and we could reach a bigger customer base more quickly. We also decided to tell our customers of the consistency of us being on the second floor of the auditorium building every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time. This helped us show them that we were always there and that they could come see us every Tuesday and Thursday.
The staff was such a good customer base that some people even came up and gave us money for no reason. Like, they didn't take any cupcakes, they just gave us the money just because we were in the school business, and we really appreciated that.
What I learned about myself while working with a team and starting a business was I was more interested in the production of the product than going out and selling. I had to push myself to talk to people and let people know who we were and what we were selling and why.
So something I learned when we were doing this business was the idea of making a profit. Originally, when we were setting up our shop, we decided, or I thought every day, that we were turning a profit because we were making as much money and more than I was spending myself. But what we soon realized was the idea that collectively we were spending more money still than we were making each day. So what we decided to do was spend a little less money on the ingredients, make less cupcakes, just to maximize our profits and to reduce the amount of cupcakes we had after that just went to waste.
what I learned about myself while doing this project was that it's not like a lot of my previous bake sales for sports teams. We had a lot more people on our sports team, so it was a lot less baking every single night. And also I learned that a lot more people are willing to buy a cupcake for a cause, and we didn't really have a cause for our project, so it was kind of hard for people to just buy a cupcake just out of.
So one thing that surprised me about this project was the idea that baking would get so annoying. I personally like baking, I like cooking, and baking one week after another gets very, very frustrating.